Hey everybody, hi there, it's June the 1st, 2020, and what's happening in the world? Well, the Antifa brown shirts are torching American cities, and Hong Kong's falling to the communist dictatorship's military police. All the while, ordinary people in North America and Britain are being arrested simply for trying to go back to work. So, more than 2 centuries ago, the British statesman and philosopher Edmund Burke said, and I read it here because I didn't memorize it, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. So being unafraid is the only way to get to the truth and stop the spread of evil. It can be costly in terms of social connections. I'm just one of many doing that and suffering for it, if not through social ostracization, then through more serious losses, such as job loss and whatnot. But anyway, with the really scary, terrible things that are going down. By the way, do you like my T-shirt? I ask myself, what can one middle-aged woman do in a world that's, let's face it, it's gone right off the deep end, it seems. Here's something that's just really out in left field. Okay, every little thing counts, and I'm on a little bit of a crusade to save the language. I'm not a linguist, but I do have a fairly good education. But even without, there's been a terrible degradation of the way language is not only written but spoken in the last couple of decades at least. And so I'm on a little one-woman crusade to correct things that drive me crazy when I come across them, which is every single day, everywhere. It's everywhere now, these things. So I have a big list of them, but I'll only throw one at you a day. Where was I now? Yeah, so for example, seeing apostrophes between the last letter of a word and the S when it's not meant to indicate the possessive form of the word. It's people pluralize a word and they put an apostrophe in it. It's like, no, don't do that. It's everywhere, but like, stop it already. Okay, so when because it's about like 30 years ago that classrooms were progressivized and stopped teaching kids to read and write properly. That's what I blame it on. So I need to get these things off my chest. So I'm going to use this little forum of mine to just do exactly that. And I'm sure that most of you out there are probably preaching to converted. You probably already are well aware of these errors yourself. But who knows? Ears might need to hear this who need to. Okay, so start with number one. Can we please stop saying based off of? Based off. It is based on. A base is something, is a platform, is something that something sits on. A base is not something that something is off of. It's so obvious. Based on. But somewhere someone said based off, and now everybody's saying that. Don't say that. It's based on. Okay? Thanks. It helps to get mad at something like this instead of the world that I feel so powerless over. But this is something I can do. Okay. Thanks. Till next time. Okay. Where's my thing to click it off? All right. Here we go.